Welcome to Mythos and Monstra, where we talk about mythology and monsters from around the world. Today, we are talking about Draugr, undead creatures from Scandinavian sagas and folklore, and not the ones that are found in Skyrim dungeons that scare the bleep out of you. The Old Norse undead creatures can be pronounced Draugr or as Draugr, or if you're talking about multiple Draugr, as Draugr. They are also mentioned in other medieval literature, not as Draugr, but as Barrel Dweller or as Again Walker. Draugr live in their graves or royal palaces. It is said that Draugr would be a necrotic black color and have a reek of decay. It is also believed that anyone who lived a mean, nasty, or greedy life could become a Draugr. Greed was the most common reason for someone becoming a Draugr, and why most Draugr would be guarding a treasure that was buried with them. There were indications that someone could become a Draugr, the main one being if the corpse is not in a horizontal position, but found standing upright or in a sitting position. There were also multiple ways to stop a corpse from becoming a Draugr. Traditionally, a pair of open iron scissors was placed on the chest of the recently deceased, and straws or twigs might be hidden among their clothes. The big toes were tied together, or needles were driven through the soles of the feet in order to keep the dead from being able to walk. In addition, tradition also held that the coffin should be lifted and lowered in 3 different directions as it was being carried to its final resting place, to confuse a possible Draugr's sense of direction. However, if you were extra worried about a corpse possibly coming back as a Draugr, you could have them put behind a corpse door. A corpse door is an opening where the body would be carried in feet first, and the opening would be firmly bricked up to prevent a return of the corpse as a Draugr. This is an extra step people could take due to the belief at the time that the dead could only leave through the way they entered. Draugr are also considered to be similar to revenants or animated corpses in that they have a corporeal body. It was even described in tales when a Draugr was defeated as a second death. To give a Draugr a second death, however, was no easy task. Draugr usually possessed superhuman strength and also had human-like intelligence. They could also possess various magical abilities such as shape-shifting, controlling the weather, seeing into the future. They could create temporary darkness in daylight hours, bring diseases to a village, or even enter the dreams of the living. You could use iron weapons to injure a Draugr, but you would also have to cut off its head, burn the body, and then dump the ashes into the sea. Even then, some Draugr were immune to iron, and if that was the case, you would have to wrestle the Draugr back into its grave to defeat it. Which just sounds like an awful difficult way to defeat a monster. I mean, it has superhuman strength and human-like intelligence. That is no easy task for any hero of any saga or story. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other mythologies or monsters you would like us to cover in future videos, please tell us down below in the comments. Thanks for watching this, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.